it's time to have a tough conversation. Through 2 days of competition at the 2023 World Championships in Fukuoka, Japan, the USA has earned one gold medal in the form of Kate Douglas's win in the 200 IM. That came as the last individual event of day 2, meaning that the USA did not win a single gold medal on day 1 of competition. That hasn't happened since the 1994 World Championships. Yes, you heard that right. It has been 29 years since the US didn't win a gold medal on the first day of a World Championships. What does that mean? Let's break it down. First of all, let's give some context to that statistic of 29 years without a gold medal on the first day. There's not a long course meters World Championships every year, so it hasn't actually been 29 years. That's just the span of time it's been over. There's only actually been 14 World Championships from 1994 to 2023. So another way to phrase this is it has been 14 World Championships since the US didn't win a gold medal on day 1 of competition. The second thing is that the schedule of events has changed throughout the course of World Championships, and given that fact, obviously the teams change. US is always pretty dominant on the medal tables, but some years they're just more dominant than others, and that's how sports work. So what happened at those 1994 World Championships? It was the year right in between the 92 and 96 Olympic Games, so a bit of an off year, and some rising stars were ascending in the USA. USA didn't win any gold medals on the first day of those championships either, but we did walk away with 4 overall gold medals, including star distance ace Janet Evans, as well as rising star in the 400 IM, Tom Dolan. This was the very start of a new era of swimming that would lead USA swimming into the 96 Olympics and beyond, where they would continue to dominate on the international stage and pave the way for swimming legends that we're all very familiar with, such as Michael Phelps, Ryan Lochte, and Katie Ledecky. Basically, it was a growing pains year, and we still walked away with gold medals. So with that context in mind, I'm gonna start with the overreactions. Oh God, Team USA is in a terrible place. Katie Ledecky is past her prime. USA men's middle distance is never going to be what it once was. Leon Marchand is the new Michael Phelps. The sky is falling. What are we going to do? Now that we got that out of the way, let's have a logical reaction. So overall, day 1 is not USA's strongest day. USA really flourishes in the stroke events versus the freestyle events, and we saw a lot of freestyle events on day 1. 4 of the 5 medal events were primarily freestyle: men's and women's 400 freestyle and men's and women's 4x100 free relay, in which Australia won all of them. If we look at Australia's roster, they are a very freestyle heavy country with a few heavy hitters outside of primarily freestyle events, but the majority of their medal winners are going to be in freestyle, whereas the US is kind of the opposite. We have a lot of great butterflyers, backstrokers, breaststrokers, medley swimmers, and we have some really great freestylers too, but our strengths are primarily in the non-freestyle strokes, unless you're Katie Ledecky. The men's 400 freestyle, that was rough. The US didn't even have any men in the final, so no way we can win a medal there. The women's 400 freestyle, Katie Ledecky swam a race like we have never seen her swim before. She actually gamed it a bit and started out slower than she normally does, rather than just taking out and trying to hold on. I think she did this because she was trying to win the race as opposed to going the best time that she could. I don't know this for a fact, it's just what I saw and my analysis. However, I think she put herself in the best position that she could have to win a gold medal, and that didn't happen. She won a silver medal next to Ariarne Titmus's world record. And honestly, that's nothing to shake your head at. The women's 400 free relay, that one had a grim outlook for a gold medal anyway. The Australian women have been dominant in that, and they showed that they are still the team to beat by breaking their own world record by nearly 2 seconds. USA got a silver, and that's pretty dang good for us right now in that relay. And then the men's 400 free relay. The US men haven't lost that event at a major international meet since 2015, when we didn't even make the final. Rio Olympics, gold. 2017 Worlds, gold. 2019 Worlds, gold. Tokyo Olympics, gold. 2022 World Champs gold. But our finals relay comprised of Ryan Held, who is a seasoned veteran, as well as 3 first-timers on an international stage. And you know what? The first-timers showed up. They really held their own against very experienced Australia and Italy teams. And they got in there for bronze. They didn't keep the streak alive, but I didn't really expect them to either. So honestly, I think that's a win. Men's 400 IM, everyone and their mom thought Leon Marchand was gonna break that world record, and Carson Foster got in there for a silver. USA walks away with 3 silvers and a bronze after day 1, and Australia walks away with 4 golds. Hats off to the Aussies. I do think it's worth mentioning how many team members each team has. It's really interesting to see here that the United States has far and away the most swimmers of any country with 48, whereas you'll see China has the second most, but it's 7 less at 41. Australia, meanwhile, the far and away winners of day 1, only have 31 athletes, and they really make the most of each athlete. You'll see that even though Australia has fewer athletes, I believe that is why they specialize so much in those freestyle events. They have fewer people in the country, they have fewer swimmers in the country, and freestyle is going to be the easiest way to win medals and have success at a high level because there's so many freestyle relays. I think Australia hangs its hat on their freestyle abilities, and culturally they have for decades. If you look at Grant Hackett, Ian Thorpe, Kieran Perkins, all great freestylers and all who have contributed in big ways on the podium in individual and relay events. Thanks for joining me on this journey. I hope you appreciated this analysis. If you have anything to add to this analysis, or if you have a perspective on why USA might not have won a gold medal on the first day of the World Champs, leave it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear them. Also, if you could give this video a like, that really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on daily videos during these 2023 World Championships. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time.